Hello and welcome back. Thank you. Tonight it's the time for Asuka from Evangelion. I had an hard time deciding because the guy who asked this piece proposed three different characters that I both like equally. So the last week I stressed my partner a lot to which character I should have drawn tonight, and Asuka was in the end, of whom I did two versions, and this is the one I choose to give as a commission, and the other one will be done anyway, maybe for, I don't know, selling at the convention. Hello Caesar, welcome. I'm starting fixing a thing that I did wrong in the print, and I printed it in the wrong direction. So the writings on the Eva robot were on the opposite side, but we're fixing it. Hello Pat, yes, I will. I'm not sure yet how much I will be able to take, but for sure I'll try to do as many as possible. How are you, everyone, by the way? Mm, I didn't feel great today because I got my period and I suffer from bad period cramps. Not the greatest thing to say on live stream, but that's it. I don't know how to say it differently. But luckily it came now and not when I'll be in New York. That will be devastating. Hello, Naljamin. Welcome. How are you? Yes, it is. I like I said before you arrived. Um, I also struggled a lot to deciding which piece I wanted to draw, and I ended up doing two pieces because I was just too unsure which one I liked the most. So I have another one in the drawer. Maybe I'll show you later. And that one is it was even bigger. I decided to do this because there is a glimpse of the Evangelion, and I think the client will like it. Hello, Delta. Welcome to you as well. Yes, the outline is really clear because I don't want to make it see too much in the final piece. So I used to leave the blue pencil at lower than 20%. So I know it's not easy to see it I should have another pen somewhere. Maybe this one. No. Would be like, because maybe it's a sign, maybe, or the microphone, I guess. I'm sorry, maybe because I'm not speaking, because the microphone is connecting to another device. It's possible as well. Let's try this way. I hope you hear me better. Let me do a try. What about now? It should be better. Okay. I forgot that um, the program I'm using kind of reset um, some setups from time to time. Okay. Oh, wait. Coffee breaks or it got cold. Good to go. I'm sorry if I tend to be silent tonight, but if you have something you want to chat about, I'm happy to answer. I'm just not really good to introduce arguments, and yeah, I'll always feel awkward. Oh yes, I am actually. I think they'll go out tomorrow, but I also have some science session scheduled, and I think it's my first time um, for signing sessions. So happy. I don't know what to expect at the massive meetup, but I'm really happy to be able to attend. I'm happy to make you company during schoolwork. I know sometimes can feel, you know, mm, like you don't want to make them because it feels uh, um, mm, an order or an imposition, and you will maybe sometimes want to draw what you like, but it's worth it. I recently found my school works, and yeah, they're bad, but they show me how much I've improved over the years. Hello, Garbilius. Mm, I have a lot already planned under the in the blue pencil. Wait, I'll show you in detail. Many of the details are already planned out, but I'm adding this kind of details, for example, so the dirty or the double lines. That's something I'll add later, but yes, usually I define everything um, before inking, but not all the times. Just when I'm not sure about something, for example, drawing the makeup, it's something I don't feel strong about it, so I try to be to do everything before. Ciao Ermidio. Hello. I'm curious, how many of you already baked the new book from Sean Gordon Murphy on Kickstarter? And if not, why not now? Kidding. But I ordered the artist edition. And I also got recently another book of his in a black and white edition. It's really good to see. That I think it depends on the person, but and on the subject. I think, but yeah, there are some people that can plan a good figure already inking it. I think that it needs a lot of practice and knowledge of what you're drawing. Oh yeah, I understand. The shipping is expensive. I had to pay $50 for the shipping, and uh, I decided. Oh wait, I decided to take the artist edition because both me and my partner wanted it, so we kind of split it up. The masterclass should be huge, but maybe too much if someone want to keep it on on the desk constantly. For example, as I said, I bought this recently, and it should be great to just flip in the pages, but it's so big that I can't keep it like this, um, and I need some kind of clip here to keep it open, or use a hand to keep it open, and there's the risk to ruin it, and it will be a shame. So I prefer to take the other version. Yes, 50. We also, I think we'll also uh, be charged of um, uh, country taxes. We call it dogana. So when something came from a non-European um, nation, we need to pay an extra tax. So we'd probably be not 50, but maybe 80. Oh, yes, I missed the plot holes, but it recently came out in Italian, so I will probably take the translated version. I won't probably buy anything else until Christmas because New York will be expensive and there are so many good artists I would like to meet and probably buy from. So I'll be careful on what I spend once we'll be back. Yes, it's pretty expensive in general. Will you be there or not? I'm sorry you won't be able to make it, but I understand. Mm, oh yes, I catched some leaked pages of Transformers, and it's amazing. So I can't wait to read it as well. And I'm not iPad at the same time as well for gods because mm, I'm not really liking the direction Marvel is taking for some stories, but the art of Valerio is amazing, and I have faith in Ickman for how he writes. So maybe I'll give it a chance. Mm, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I'm sorry, Garbelius. I hope you'll make it next time. It was also me that asked to take a limited number of commissions because I wasn't really stuffed uh, with preparations. And in fact, many of the mail orders I will won't probably make them before New York because some of them are really big pieces. So I'll make some of them to finish in the convention, but yeah, I'm not sure to make it for everyone. So the convention will start. Um, we start next Thursday, but I will already be in New York, so it will be hard to stream from there. But eventually, I can ask my partner to stream something from there. I don't think I'll be able to make another stream before leaving because I have some stuff to take care of. I needed to do my luggages, clean the house, go bring a friend that will travel with us, and there is a transport manifestation, so he won't able to come alone. I would like to do my hair as well, even if it's a little, yeah, a plus, not a must, but I want to be presentable. Yes, exactly. But I'll be back streaming as soon as I'll be back, so maybe I can make an extra. Oh, I got a little dirty here. I was saying maybe I can make an extra episode to talk about the convention. I was thinking to change the sign here because I wrote a 2 before deciding I wanted to represent Eva, and now I don't know what else I could write. Maybe the Nerf logo. Thank you, post podcast guy, team. I don't know how to call you. Oh no. Mm, the the big one. I think it will be my the last on my list because it's really huge. So it could take me some while. But as said, I'll try to do all of them in blue pencil so I can bring them to New York and work on them while I am there. Hello, Austin. I was wondering where you were. By the way, Jinx is one of the commissions I will surely make in the next days. and I'll probably finish it, um, if not before leaving, as soon as I arrive. I also don't know how I will react to the jet lag. I've never been so far before, so it's something I'm experiencing for the first time. Yes, I will make commission there as well. And with there, I mean both in the apartment we rented for the week and at the convention itself. For Jinx, they asked a big paper like this one, but without background, so the same level of Psylocke. And I also have a flat line in that form, and another one that I don't remember. I think I have also an Iron Man, but it's on in a little paper. No, I didn't prepare Iron Man yet. By the way, I'm fast only on inks because when it's time to decide the piece, it's another story. Yes, my my friend Valeria suggested the same. So sleep on the plane. So once we arrive, you'll be rested enough to resist some hours. You know the funniest thing that regarding this trip is that the thing I wanted to prepare for first uh, hasn't been prepared, and it's the things I want to see in New York because we have 2 days to be for visiting and still no idea what I want to see, except maybe yeah, I really don't know. I'm not a person that makes a list of the stuff she wants to see. Um, I'm more like, oh, this is a new city. I want to see everything. So everything you suggest to going to look, it's okay. I'm more a wanderer. Really everything. I can't really say. Mm, I think since New York it's different and states in general from European architecture. Even walking by the streets, it's something that amazed me. I think a mix of them, mm, but I wouldn't know where to start. Okay, these three are something I want to see. I don't think I'll be able to catch a Broadway show, but for sure, I think we'll get the Empire State Building and Times Square. That for sure. I'm not sure about the Statue of Liberty because some of our friends already visited in the last years and we need to split up eventually. So I need to check, and I also need to check out if it's better to book it from Italy or in at the same day. Hello, Capital. Haha. I've seen the last animated movie recently. So cool. And sorry if I'm taking the phone, but yes, it was just my boyfriend speaking to friends. Nice. I'm a little scared about what I will find for food because I'm supposed to be on a diet, and I don't think it will occur while I'll be in New York. Hello, Matteo. Welcome, Pizza Rat. Hmm. If they teaches me Kung Fu, why not? To be honest, I don't know how much it's a good thing, but when I'm at the table in a convention, I barely got up to go to the restroom, so I won't probably even eat. That's a bad thing, but also a good thing, so I can eat more carefree in the evening. Yes, I don't know. Last time I got in a convention, I had serious stomach aches and I didn't eat a thing. And I gained weight anyway. I don't know how it happened, but I think it's part of being 30. Speaking of stretching, probably you didn't hear, but my back did crack. Oh no, you heard my crack. I'm sorry. Yes, indeed. I usually get, it depends from the convention. For example, the one where I didn't get up was going so well that I basically, mm, yeah, the time flew by, so I didn't realize it. And I wasn't even feeling hungry, or I dehydrated, so it happened. Otherwise, at the convention where it didn't so well, I got up a lot because I was um, I was bored a little, so I visited the convention at least. For this time, I asked my um, Cadence retailer um, to check on me and make me go up because I could lose time here as well. I think so, yes. Mm, I've never been to a convention like this before, and Italian convention uh, aren't so big, except maybe Lucca Comics. For those who don't know what special is Lucca Comics about, basically it's an historical city, so it's built inside um, medieval walls, and the convention it's all inside the city, so you can find stands and booths all around the city. And lately, they added more stands outside the center. Um, for example, there is a section for YouTubers and a section for testing games, so they are all out of the walls. And it's always during the uh, Halloween period. It's um, it's suggestive for sure, but it's becoming expensive, too expensive. We looked for this year, and a room for 5 days was 2,000 euros. It's insane. So we gave up. We gave up on going because um, probably we could have found something months ago, but not now. That's a pity because we went there almost every year after me and my partner met for the first time. Yes, it's in the sun when it's a sun. Otherwise, it's raining and it's a hell of mud um, and dead leaves. Um, so you have to be lucky. I think there's an Italian meme about cosplayers that praise um, for sun uh, to not ruin their clothes. And yes, that's the that expensive. It wasn't like this before, though. Mm, I mean, I think that years ago, the first time I went, I was maybe 16 or 17 with my parents, and it did cost 12 euros for the day, um, just the convention. I don't remember about how much it cost for sleeping, but for sure it wasn't at this point. Like in 2016, I spent 700 for 5 days, and it was expensive anyway for the time. So yes, this year is absolutely unacceptable. Yes, it's true that there is a pandemic in the middle, and I understand that some realities like Luca Comics needs mm, a higher price during the tourist periods, but at the same time, yes, it's really too much for people who come from outside. And It's a shame because Lucca is a great city even during other seasons, but I understand they feels like mm, they don't get much during the rest of the year because Lucca Comics is the biggest event for them. Yeah, how much is the price of the ticket right now? Because I didn't check. Luckily, they have, at least for entering, some um, affordable offers for artists. So, um, like if you're a comic artist and have um, documented works for 3 years, you can enter freely. But it's um, it's expensive anyway, just for staying the night, and it's not possible to make it in a day, uh, if you know what I mean. Like maybe around the city, someone could do this way, taking the train and coming back in the night. But I tried once, and the trains are so filled that you could also lose the train, and there aren't any train. There aren't trains anymore after 7 p.m. That's pretty early for an event like this, but it's a small place, it's a small city. Oh, yes, 75, it's really high. I remember that kind of price was for the whole week. Oh, there are places where there aren't trains? Oh, wait. The last convention where I went, there weren't even buses, so we had to take ta taxis every day, every day of the convention. And I was like, how come there are no buses? It's not a village, it's a city, and there there was nothing to move around. Insane. I don't know, maybe I'm just mm, uh, getting habit of the city. Really, I thought though that U.S. transports were good. I mean, I I didn't check, but I know that basically with the metro you can move around New York easily. But I don't know if it's the same in the rest of um, the continent. Yes, I understand, Matteo. I would like to be there, but it's really a no for us. Even if New York one will go well, I don't think I have the strength to face Luca. Last time I went, I had backache for a week. I couldn't stand on my feet because I was really drained, and it will probably happen again in New York. I don't know. Maybe not for walking, but for staying seated. I hope to make it one day even to LA. Oh, you're um, opening a door with me. I mean, I think I started watching Evangelion when I was 16, and I rewatched it maybe a dozen of times. And I also have a giant exclusive version. If you're interested, I'll show you later because it's a really nice and limited edition that um, it was done in Italy. And I got one of the latest because they were little damaged and I got a discount. By the way, I think it's really good, but also, mm, mm, how can I say it? Or you like it or you hate it, something like that. I heard friends that despise it because it's uh, really confusing sometimes, and people that loves it because of it. I think it's worth a try if you never seen it, and if you don't like it, it's okay. It's not for everyone, I think. If I can mm, give my 2 cents about it, uh, it seems it speaks about teenager on robots. Basically, it speaks about understanding how to live. I really like because of it, and also because the design is amazing. Yes, I think sad is a good way to describe it, but I don't know. It's not like a tomb of butterflies or graveyard of butterflies. No, it's not butterflies. It's another term in English, but it's a film. It's a Ghibli-like film, or it's Ghibli already. I don't remember, and I'm making confusion. But it's not that kind of sad you would like to cry over it, but a sad like you could feel disappointed, but at the same time fascinated. Yes, Grave of the Fireflies. I confused the term. I didn't watch it in years. It's one of the saddest film I ever seen. Instead, I never seen Attack of Titan. I tried, but it's too much disturbing for me. Um, I watched the first episode and no, it wasn't for me at all. Yes, I agree. But I admit that it intrigue, intrigue me. I just don't have stomach. There are a lot of things that I I missed it because I didn't like the genre. Um, for example, never seen. Mm, I did never see Alien, and I watched it in company because I was too scared. And I was able to see Prometheus this year because I was too scared about it. But I'm happy I made it because visually it's a really good film. I think that the first one, even if it's scary, um, past the term, I'm easy to be scared, but um, I really liked it. I needed warnings when something scary was about to happen, uh, but I think it's great, and there's a really good work behind it. I'm also curious about the comic series. I think my boyfriend has an alien drawn by Mike Mignola. He found it at the last convention we went. He was really happy about it. Oh yes, Blade Runner is one of my favorite as well. Now that you mention it, I want to see it again. But after this live stream, I think I will go back and finish the Expandable 3. Not good as Ridley Scott, but it's funny to watch. Yes, I think I'll miss it in theater, so we recover just the three. Yes. It's more or less the same that happened with me because I heard of it, but mm, I never craved for this kind of film. It was more something like my dad would see, and mm, my boyfriend talked about it, and since a night we was in vain of something easy, he made me watch the first title, and we watched the others as well when we were in mood for something easy like that. I don't know if it's the case, but last time my dad was able to watch my live, but he wasn't able to write in the chat. So I don't know if he's watching right now. If so, hi dad. If not, well, I'll tell him about it later. By the way, it's funny that I'm close to be in the age for being the parent. Really funny. Not because it's something to laugh about, but just something I never thought could happen. Uh, I'm not good at writing. I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie. Never. It's I was also in Rome when they shoot the last one with Jason Momoa, but not close enough to see the actors. Oh well. Mm. Oh, thank you, Matteo. And give it a try. I mean, maybe you discover it's not for you, but you can enjoy some good makeup. Mm, no, I didn't watch it, and I wasn't interested as well. Mm, I think it's a delicate argument, but I feel like sometimes we we in general do things because we need we feel the need to tell something that other already know. It's a hard feeling to describe. Um, I don't know if it's a good film, by the way, because I didn't see it. So maybe what I'm saying is just nonsense and it's amazing. I really don't know. I just had the feeling that it was kind of unnecessary. This is just what I feel. Mm, I don't know, Tokyo Drift. Maybe if I look at some image, it come to my mind. And I can try, yes. I need to check how good is um, the signal inside the convention. I got a US telephone card, but I never used them, so I'm not sure how how it will works. Okay, then I'll try to stream something. Mm, I'd be happy to. I'll check it, by the way. Tokyo Drift. I forgot this is gone. It was this one. Mm, 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 mm. No, I'm not watching Asuka. I I watched uh, the series on Obi-Wan because he's a character I really like, and I wanted to give it a try, but I kinda regretted it. And I watched the first two seasons of The Mandalorian that I really liked, but I didn't need a third. I think that the first two were good enough. And After that, I suspended my Disney Plus account, so I wasn't able to follow new titles anyway. Same problem. I'd like to see Loki, but I removed the subscription. So I'll probably catch up later. Right now, I'm not watching a lot. I played new, a new game for me for PlayStation, and it was a game uh, of some years ago, but I don't know how many of you is or knows the tabletop game Vampire the Masquerade, but I'm playing a game uh, based on that um, role-playing game, um, and it's called Swan Song. Yes, I really like Vampire the Masquerade to play. I played with friends with Dark Ages, that's based in mm, a medieval period, and I listened to their campaign of the more modern, and I really got into it. I wanted to play with along them, but they had a campaign really long of maybe 3 years, 4 years, I don't remember. So they couldn't let me in. So I played the PlayStation game, and it's basically a Detroit Become Human game, like, but with vampires. And I really liked it, but there was a part so hard the last time that I asked my boyfriend to make it for me. It was a stealth one, and I am so bad at stealth parts. So I asked him to give hand. Yes, I heard. But Swan Song it's from 2 years ago, if I remember well. I know about Bloodlines 2 that had one of the coolest mm, advertisement. I don't know if you remember it. It was, uh, or if someone ever watched it, but it was a kind of treasure hunt um, with um weekly updates just to announce the game. It was really nice, but I know that the new title is still there. Hmm. I think it's time to add screen tones. No, wait, I forgot this. But I don't know what to add, so I'll add and add it later. By the way, if you want to sneak on the other piece I did and uh, goodbye and have a good day at work and see you in New York. I was saying this was the other piece. It's too light. Wait, maybe like this. Still too light. Well, this is the other piece. I'll do it anyway. I'm sorry, it's on a screen, but I didn't print it. I'm just checking where I want to put screen tones. It's okay, understood. So we want screen tones here for starting. And since I really like the effect, I will also leave a little extra. We're close to the end of this string. One. Hello, new school fool. I'm sorry you have still 3 hours, but hang in there. You make it. let's go here. Yes. I don't know that feeling, but you have my blessing. The most screen tones. There are two pieces. The one, and I think I showed both of them in the previous live stream, and they were the after cover of Excalibur, where it was the whole sky, and the one of Dark Angel, where basically I think the screen tone was all this part of the drawing because she was in a tunnel and I didn't cut through every little piece of black, I just covered it. For example, this is one of my oldest screen tone because it's making bubbles and I hate when it does like that, but I can't make a lot, and it's really too expensive to just discard it. One full of screen tones. I don't know. I'm not sure I will be able to make one this big. I mean, I'm not sure I will be able to use more than a single screen tone. That's what I meant. No. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, there is an ambulance. Yes, I cut it badly. There is an amazing art of Warren Johnson. You you've probably seen it already because it's online from a while, and it's Luke training in a solo ship with the little drone. I think that one it's almost full screen tone. That's one of my favorite. These pieces are so little. Okay, we're almost there. After that, I just have the whole Eva to do. Yes, I was kidding. It's not the whole Eva, but just these parts and this part and these lines here. Mm. The pepper pizza wasn't a good idea tonight. a while, yes, but it's fun. Mm, yes. Ah, some little more and we're good to go. No, wait. Okay. Need to make it into pieces. Okay. I'm losing pieces. Okay, can stay there. The sky is done. I said this part here. Now you know my PIN password. No, why you? Hmm. I didn't cut it well. Mhm. I started applying screen tones when I was in my last grade in high school because I was really taken by mangas and I wanted to try them. I was good applying, but I didn't know where. So I got handy, but it was useless because I never liked the result. Speaking of Evangelion, do you know that for this piece I regretted not buying the Eva 2 Gunpla? I have the first one, I mean the zero unit. I think I have found also the first and the fifth unit, but I didn't take them and I regret it now. I have just two. I'll make sure you. Hey. Hmm. Don't be mad at me, but I don't know anything about Gundam, but I really like this one, so it's also an easy one to do. So we both thought, me and my boyfriend, to start in little, and it just lost his upper part. Lol. It's a little stiff. Maybe it was um, it took, I don't know. Maybe you have to oil his parts. And this is one. This is the other one, and it's really amazing. He has so many joints, like the feet. So it's not just something you enjoy to build, but it's also something you enjoy to Photoshop after that. Yeah, pretty happy about them. but they're very delicate to hand. So leave it up here and check later. Back to screen tones. Maybe not a one-on-one, but I've seen a model that has lead in the eyes, and I badly want that. I found that in a convention. It was quite expensive, but I could afford it. And when I decided myself to buy it, I went to the shopper, and sadly he sold the last one a minute before me, so I missed it. A shame, because it was really big, I think 50 centimeters. Oh, thank you. No. Oh well. Yes, it could also be a sign to you spent enough effort today. I hope to have enough screen tones for these details. feel like Dr. Frankenstein right now. But I'm happy you like it. That's important. I could call my boyfriend Igor if he starts to pass stuff at me. So my limit is that if I draw something from a show or a comic that's already has a strong character design, I'm unable to do it in my own style. For example, mm, I really like My Hero Academia, and I tried many times to do fan arts about it, but I can't do them because I tend to draw like the author. So at that point, it's useless because it's not mine anymore. Mm, I think the same could happen with other titles, mm, like Hellboy, maybe. Um, it has a unique way to be drawn, and drawing Hellboy in another style is it feels strange. Like I I don't know how to describe it, honestly. But yes, that's why I almost never draw um, stuff from existing titles if they have something like what I described. So, if it's the case of an anime or a manga, I tend to draw that way. I feel bonded to the style that already exists, but it depends from title to title. For example, um, it's not the same for something that comes from Akira. I could draw it in my own style, I think, but not something like My Hero Academia. Maybe Naruto is something different. Are you reading in with Japanese publication, or are you waiting the translation? Because I read today the last chapter and I want the new one. Yes, I'm reading it on Shueisha app, so they translate in English um, in real time with the Japanese release date. And I've seen today was there was a new chapter. I don't know who he or she is, Michael. Sorry, you'll you'll teach me later. Okay, I think we're done. Maybe I could add some little details of dirt. But yes, I think we're done. I just need to add something here, but probably will be the Nerf logo. I'm sorry. Mm, I'll sign, yeah, probably down here. Thank you, Owen. I really appreciate it. Mm, okay, I think I'll go. I'm uh, I'm live from a long time already, so thank you for making me company. And for those who will be in New York, we'll see you in there. And I'll try to do some live stream while I'm in the convention. Hopefully, mm, I'll make it. I'm not sure if I can, but we'll try to. Thank you. Have a good day and see you next time after the commercial. Goodbye.